Yup. Guess who got here? That's right, the Striker with Crankcase. Pretty freaking huge box. It's almost the same size as the Vamps. There goes the back. Bottom. Top. Side. And all this bullshit. Then you got that on this side. All right, let's crack this thing open and see what we got with this junk. All right, so here's the Striker all broken up. Cages. It brings two roll cages, two ammo canisters, a toolbox, a jerry can, an extra seat. I'm gonna call these two bazookas. All right, two antennas, 50 cal, and then you have this weird shotgun looking type of thing. And for Crankcase, a visor. Oh, for the bazookas, he got two missiles for the bazookas. He got a visor, some glasses, a coffee cup, Duke's binoculars, a handkerchief that will go on the neck, and another handkerchief to go on the neck. One is to cover his mouth, and the other one is just to lay there. A knife, a gun, this helmet. Come on, focus. This helmet. All right. For Crankcase, he's a pretty, basic for the Gijoe line. You know what I'm saying? It got the arms. I think these are Rakondo's arms. There's reused parts in here. These legs, I know I've seen them before. I think they're from what's his name? He just came out too. I forget his name. Footloose. The only thing that they did not paint the knee, you know what I'm saying? The little knee things that Footloose got. So, yeah, but the scope, let me see if you can see this. It's kind of dark in here. The scope is pretty, there's no paint defects or anything. I got a good copy. That mustache and everything. Pretty cool. Articulation, I'm not going to go over because basically it's just the same thing as the G.I. Joes. That's every G.I. Joe. The harness that he has on, you know what I'm saying? I like this because it gives him, you know what I mean, all kinds of moves. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm digging this. I am digging this. All right. I'm not going to go too much on Crankcase because, like I said, basically another G.I. Joe figure, which a lot of yous have. And if you have, most of these parts are reused, so you know how they work. All right, let's put them to, wait, let's not put him to the side. Let's gear him up real quick. So he got a holster that opens up. You put the gun in. And wow, it plugs nicely. You don't have to hassle. Now, this, on my copy, this is kind of loose. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might trade that with something else. He got a knife sheath right here. That's where his knife goes. Boom. And me, I like classic type of things. You know, I keep them original. So in the O-ring figure, he had a helmet like this on. So this is how I'm going to display mine, with this helmet on. Crankcase. But you got options. You have the dirt bike helmet. You know what I mean? You also got the goggles to put on and all that. There's a variety of things. All right, let's get to the All-Striker. Let's build this and see what everybody's saying about it. All right, so here it is, all put together. And yeah, man, listen, I seen some reviews and I was hoping not to get, you know, this issue in mind, but I believe it's gonna be an issue on all these All-Strikers, man. This freaking gun up here with the thing, just they keep popping off, bro. You know, I'm tempted to glue that there, and then the roll cage back here, this one keep popping off. So I don't know, man. I'm tempted to glue that there also, but I don't know. I gotta get myself another one so I can display it a different way without this roll cage. That way I can glue that one on in its place. But yeah, one of the things that I want to mention is something that I haven't seen in these reviews, right? The back part comes off so you can actually display the engine. Let me see if I can get a better lighting there. There you go. It comes off so you can display the engine. They got two pegs also back here so you can have a guy standing. This is kind of loose. Also, it won't stay in pegged like it should. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these pegs. You know what I'm saying? This comes off like pretty. You try to put a figure on it and it pops off. But yeah, let me put this engine back on, engine cover back on there. See what I mean about the roll cage? It just pops off, bro. It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, Hasbro, what the hell? It seems like you rushed this just to get money. You know what I mean? It's tempting me to freaking glue it on place. And no matter how hard I press it in, it still pops off. You know what I'm saying? It's a good looking vehicle. See what I mean? It just popped off on its own. This is gonna get me pissed. It's gonna piss me off. It's a good looking vehicle. Don't get me wrong. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. But yeah, them little things that it has, man, it's just, I don't know, man. I might switch up. I hope Gridiron Studios comes up with a better, you know what I'm saying, better situation for the gun on the top and all this, man. Make it freaking not pop off as good or whatever. Or even me, I 3D print and I make up stuff. I'm gonna see if I come up with something better than that. But yeah, other than that, the vehicle looks great. Looks great. Yeah, these small tires are bugging me out, but hey, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? It's another collection for your piece. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it did bring a sticker sheet with your instructions. Oh my God. I don't think I'll be using these stickers on this All-Strikers. I probably use them on something else. I'll 3D print another vehicle and use them on that. But yeah, this is the All-Striker, guys. I'm not gonna go to, because there's a lot of videos out there that'll show you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this to give you my thoughts about it. It's pretty cool. It doesn't look like the All-Striker that we had, you know what I'm saying, back in the 90s, and you know what I'm saying. Also, the tires do turn with it has a click to each side, so it's pretty cool. I want to compare this to a 3D printed All-Striker that I did, just to see. I'll be right back. Yeah, so here is my All-Striker, the one that I 3D printed, and starting from the back, it's a little bit smaller. It's basically more accurate to what we had before. The only thing I did it in black because I wanted to do a Night Force All-Striker. I also did a green one and somewhere around there on my shelf. I did 3 of these. So yeah, as you can see, I like mine. I like how mine came out. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can. I mean, they go hand in hand. Mine's just a little bit shorter, as it should be, with bigger tires. I used Vamps tires on here, not the Vamps, the Stinger tires, and everything else is 3D printed. But enough about that. This is not about this. This is about this. What's my thought about it? It's pretty cool. I like it. You know what I'm saying? A different vehicle for the Joes. Let me try to fit Crankcase in there to see how easy it is to have them. I was told that I have to remove the steering wheel before popping them in. So let's see. Remove this so I won't lose it in there. Pop them in. Look at that. Oh, yeah. You don't even have to take off the roll cage. That's nice. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Just the minor defects that it has, man. They can be fixed with other 3D printed parts, and it'll be good. But yeah, man. To get an All-Striker, a modern All-Striker, this is like it's a combination of G.I. Joe and the real world stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the way that the figures are looking now, all realistic and everything, I believe this look fits for the G.I. Joe classified line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Overall, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Just because of the weapon and everything else popping off. But it's pretty good, man. You know, we can't complain. It's another piece to the collection. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are going to hate on it, but then once it's out there and they miss on it, they're going to want to buy this. Once they see photography and all that stuff, how it always is. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed this short clip. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, it helps a brother out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be putting more of this stuff out there. I also have a Facebook group called Toy Comics Inc., where we do toy photography. If you guys want to join, you're more than free to join. We do have a few rules in there that, you know, keep the group, you know, a nice place to be in. No trolls, no none of that stuff. We also got another group on Facebook called Plastic Shots. That's Plastic Shots. You know, you could also join that group. It's toy photography. In there, it's just more of a fun, open field group. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Overall, I like it. Thank you guys for watching. If you stayed to the end, man. Thank you for, you know, if you left a comment, whatever. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, your time. Because we do have to appreciate your times. You know what I mean? And as always, bro, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.